Good morning. I'm gonna go straight to bubbles. Let's do bubbles. This is definitely like a warning video. It's gonna be really quick. I mentioned yesterday about fender benders, car accidents. Messages I'm getting is just don't interfere. Like, don't interfere in the sense it's linked to alright. I don't really know how to explain this. You know how I'm like, oh, fender benders or whatnot. Got a hangnail. What I'm sensing is like linked to Mars energy. But like weapons. Car is a weapon, right? It's more machinery. But in a sense, it's a weapon. Like when my kids start to drive, I explain to them, this is a weapon. Like it's a deadly weapon. It really is, guys. And it'll take your life in a heartbeat if you're careless. And sometimes you don't even have to be the one that's careless. So some of you, I think, is going to be fender bender. That's not linked to karma. It's just idiots out there. Others of you, there's going to be wrecks. Big ones. Linked to karma. Past choices. And it keeps coming to me. And I had some brutal images within the last year of certain people and certain wrecks and people I know didn't know. So it looks like that energy might be coming towards us. I don't know where the planets are right now. It's typically, we're going to be stepping out of Mars soon. Well, stepping down, but stepping in. Getting out of the train wreck that it's caused the last couple months. It's not the normal like machinery fail. It's not like that. This whatever this is linked to fucking karma, and I don't like it. But it is what it is. This message is not meant to startle you guys. This is like, be a little extra cautious on the roads. Keep your distance a little bit, you know. But don't interfere in the sense of I don't know. You take that, interpret that however you want to interpret that. Like, you see a really bad wreck. I'm not saying don't get out of your car and help if you're that person, a good Samaritan. It's not what I'm saying. It's more like, I don't want to say in this sense like somebody asks you to pray. Like, you have to interpret it the way you want to interpret it. It's not for me to tell you how to go about that, you know. It's linked to karma and past actions, shitty fucking decisions, and not stepping out of certain karma. People have had months to see things. Good morning. Wants to realize who they should be aligning with and who they're not aligning with, regardless whether it's a family or a good friend. Like, it just, shit doesn't go down like it just, life does not work that way. If you, in the Matrix, you know, so I guess for my troops, just kind of keep your distance when you're on the roads. That's all. We'll just leave it at that. Something with the sun. I got sunshine. Let's just put it this way. Karma's being delivered in ways where, and I mentioned this to you guys before, massive wake-up calls. Like, near-death experience. Some won't make it through because of what they chose. Others will just have to have this experience. Good morning.
Love it when you're here.
I love being here with you. Others will just have to experience a near-death experience to really appreciate life and to wake up. And I hate when shit goes down like that, but shit does go down like that. So I guess we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. But this is not the first time I've had this conversation with you guys. In regards to karma and how people go out. Super sucks that energy is back around. And I do think that it's linked. So it's basically telling me it's like awareness, you know, like, okay, so you've been sitting in this transit for 6 months, yada yada. Knowing you had 6 months to improve your life, or okay, so not like that. That's more, hold on, that's more dating. So it's like, you know, people do black magic and they make the choice to do that. They make a choice to throw you in the aisle. They make you a choice to curse you, whether it's just like, even if it's simple, like, oh, food poisoning or stupid shit, and they don't even realize what they're saying or doing. It's the projected energy. That energy is coming around again. And I was putting my sneakers on this morning. Same thing, it's a car accident, but is it like a fender bender? Like, what is it, you know? But some of these are not going to be fender benders. And when I say don't get in the middle of it, I mean, say like your prayers are what you would, or just, I think me, if it was close to home, it was never be an intent. It would just be hope the person doesn't suffer, or just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even want to find myself in that situation. And if it's a fender bender and it's linked to karma, it would be like you getting in a car accident with somebody else and then being a complete fucking dick and my insurance and blah, 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 blah. It's like being taken care of on that end, not necessarily your end. But these are accidents where they made their choice to be a really shitty person for the last year or what. doing stuff behind your back that you weren't aware of, or other people's backs, ill intentions. I saw an airplane. That's like a mechanical, that's something different though. This one's linked to karma, unfortunately. It's like people would just always throw shade and wish the worst, or it's unfortunate that sometimes people have to experience near-death experiences to have that type of wake-up call. I think everyone deserves to live. They must if, good morning, if Spirit puts them in a position. We all come here with lessons, right? What you appreciate, how you appreciate, what you absorb, sink in. It's just like karma anywhere, anything else where it's like you made your bed and now you have to lie in it, you know? It's not just like low level stuff. It's, you know, some people, they just spirit can't rattle, and you're in this lifetime to learn certain stuff. And so some people do get rattled in a situation of like a serious car accident, having a second chance, you know? Good example, I met a guy, not yesterday, a couple days ago, patient. And he was telling me I couldn't go on certain arms. It was really hard to stick. He got in a really bad car accident. But I don't think this is like kind of what we're talking about. He was in a coma for like 7 months. Wife still threw him this and that, to the point where he was telling me about a really good rehab. He was in rehab for like a year, learning to walk, talk all over again. Wife ended up leaving him because of his personality disorder after like, it was just really tough. And we didn't get like too deep into it, but at the end of the conversation, I'm like, well, you're still alive. You're still here for a reason. He's like, that's what I tell myself. So situations like that, where it's like, all right, you make it through something so horrific, and then everything, your life falls apart, your wife leaves you, yada, yada, you know what I mean? But yet, it's a different look at life. It's kind of like that kind of experience. And then from there, maybe he can fulfill his destiny. I don't know how that's going to roll for him. But to have a positive outlook versus holding a grudge, or, you know, pity. I can't believe she left me after 2 years and blah, blah, blah. You know, after they were together for 17 years. You get what I'm saying? It is, so it's stuff like that. Get pulled to like that scenario. It's ironic because it was in an accident, but so we'll just leave it at that. So when I say try not to like interfere, you guys have to interpret it your way. I don't know what that kind of means like that. Like, whether you're a good Samaritan, that's a different story. If someone's gonna go, they're gonna go. You know what I mean? You can help, they're still gonna go. You know what I mean? But like, I don't quite know what they mean by like, don't get involved. Say your piece and wish them the best, and him or her, and, you know, hope they pull through and recover, and they have a different look on life. But spirits know who's going to recover from that stuff and who's not. You know what I mean? How people are going to interpret it. So we'll just leave it at that. So again, for my Trooper Loops, just play it safe. Just keep your distance, you know? We should be doing that anyway at all times anyway. That's why there's the rule between distance between cars. I look at some people on my ass, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What if like a cat came out, or like, I'm just blows my mind sometimes. Like, I just put my brakes on and I put my hands up, like, get the fuck off my ass, you know, fucking meatball. God forbid a car pulled out in front of me. You know what I mean? And that person, it's just like fucking people. But so it's not like Mercury and malfunctions. It's not like that. It's just be more aware on the roads. Can't stop what's gonna happen, but like just be more aware. This isn't like a video to scare you guys. It's not. It's not like that. It's just this energy's rolling back around. Planes, trains, automobiles, you know? So I hope you guys all have a great day. And I will see you when I see you.